the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Here we go. 50 Cent's Savage Levels, no limits.
What happened now?
He took to his Instagram account to make fun of this billionaire diamond trader who died during a penis enlargement surgery.
Huh?
Wait a minute, what?
Rewind.
Yeah, there's a dude by the name of Ehud Arahi Leonardo. He suffered a fatal medical complication during his surgery in early March. He had a heart attack at a private Paris hospital while he was undergoing a penis enlargement.
Huh?
Did they finish the job?
Nah, man, he dead meat.
Wow.
You did. See what you did there.
So,
Ouch.
if I die getting a penis enlargement, cover up the rest of my body and put that on top. Let him come around and
Rickey.
view. Come look at this.
Rick, I close his casket. I am not going to his viewing.
Hey, look. You already wouldn't be able to close my casket now. You heard me?
I'm gonna put a
You already
on top.
It already. Let me tell you something. Never mind. Go ahead, Greg.
Casket look like a TP.
Oh no.
Let's talk about YBN Almighty J. This dude's having a hell of a week.
piano.
So we talked about yesterday how he got his chain back from when he got robbed and de-pantsed while he was in New York, and he also isn't facing charges for allegedly robbing Skinny from the Nine. Now,
Where's the Nine?
Skinny from the Nine. He's from like New Jersey or something like that. And anyway, so basically there was a video that showed allegedly YBN Almighty J running up on Skinny from the Nine while he was in the car and relieving him of his jewelry. And so the case has been dropped because the victim was not available, the victim being Skinny from the Nine. So I guess he's not cooperating. He's like, stick it to the street code. Like, yeah.
Oh wow.
Well, or he might be scared of that. Jay Prince is the one that got his chain wrecked, right?
Okay, so I know it can get confusing here.
Okay.
So the Skinny from the Nine robbery happened a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
YBN Almighty J got robbed, like not the weekend it just passed, but the weekend before that.
Okay.
Jay Prince got his chain back the other day.
From the robbers from that one.
Right. So a guy who robbed somebody got robbed later.
Right.
Okay, cool.
But the Bronx is standing up. So I think that this skinny guy from the Nine might be a little bit afraid because he realizes that, Almighty.
YBN Almighty J?
There you go. He has backup. He has like goons.
Well, he does have goons in the form of Jay Prince, but like if you rob this guy first, I mean, at the end of the day, it's just all goofy. Y'all are all weird, and if I could put you all in a blender and Thanos you, I would.
Except for Jay Prince, because we love Jay Prince.
I like Jay Prince,
yeah.
And I'm also a big fan of YBN Corday. Dude's a problem. Moving on to other hip-hop news, let's talk about Travis Scott. They're trying to take him to court because he missed a couple shows. And as he goes to court, he wants the court to exclude his history of canceled shows from his trial. Like, hey, I know you're suing me for canceling shows, but I need you to, overlook the fact that I've canceled a lot of shows before when we go to court.
But wasn't it because of that roller coaster in his set or something like that?
Well, this particular situation was, it was a show supposed to take place on February 3rd in Minnesota at this place called Myth Nightclub, and his daughter was born on February 1st. So that's why he didn't make that show.
Understandable.
Totally understandable. Or is it? Because by now you've already had the baby, and Kylie Jenner got like a mom and a second mom.
But she's still in the hospital though. If the baby was born on the 1st, by the 3rd, you're literally still in the hospital.
But Kylie is.
Yes.
Not Travis. Travis can go do that show real quick, jump back on the jet, come back. What you gonna be doing at night?
You don't want to leave his girl's side, Crack. That's a very important moment in life. It's a new baby.
Man, that baby in a whole hospital.
It don't matter. What if something was to go wrong or something happened? He on stage somewhere performing.
Right, says the dad of 3.
Does Travis Scott look qualified to deal with any emergency of a medical nature that may happen to anyone?
It don't matter. He will be there for
be
support
there.
For his
moral
family.
support is really deep. You don't have to go to medical school to be able to give moral support. So I'm not mad at him missing the February 3rd show. What other show did he miss?
A bunch of other shows like back in between 2016 and 2019. And they're like, hey, man, disregard those shows I missed before. That was important, that sort of thing. So anyway, and they also say he was paid $150,000 up front and the promoter wants the money back, which is fair. Like, if you don't do the show, give the money back.
Yeah.
Give it back. Is he going to do the show later? Like, is it like, hey, I take a rain check, I'll come back?
Apparently that hasn't been discussed because that's why we're here right now. You just got to move right. You didn't do the show. Get the money back. I'm sure you can cash app. I'm sure there's limits.
Absolutely correct. You have to do the right
Can't
thing.
cash out that much.
You can't?
Not try.
It's a $7,500 daily limit.
Oh, okay. That's what's
Yeah,
up.
you be hating to let that deposit go, but you got to give it back.
Yeah, man.
Charge it to the game.
Indeed, man. Well,
Sometimes you just can't make it.
You can't. I mean, like, and he had a baby, which I understand. I totally get it.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't his fault, he could keep that deposit.
Yeah,
because
like
it's his fault, he should definitely give some of it or half back.
Like weather. You know, that's when you're like, oh, no, it's
Right.
snowing.
Or the
in
venue
Florida.
changed at the last minute.
But the
I'll tell y'all what, though.
What?
I wasn't finna miss that Martin Lawrence show in Chicago, and they canceled that flight. And the UIV Pavilion, whatever it is,
uh-huh.
the UIC, yeah, that's right. The UIC Pavilion was sold out. Chicago? Well, when I tell you I went down there and found me a little private plane and jumped on that baby and spent that whole check.
And they brought you some Uncle Remus chicken, didn't they?
They sure did.
Woo, I know they
Hey,
did.
Brett,
Class act, Rickey.
shout out
Win-win-win.
to you.
Yes, what do you think about that Uncle
my
Remus,
God,
boy?
That Uncle Remus, the real deal. That
Thank
sauce.
you. That sauce.
sauce.
That
Some
sauce. Uncle Remus, the chicken spot on the
Eva.
west side of Chicago. It ain't like
Eva.
Hell's at all.
Yes, I want some.
Eva.
Yes,
Let me
sir.
tell you. Bruh.
I could taste
Can the brother
Bruh.
get some?
it. Me too.
It's in
Bruh.
Chicago. We got to go to
We can
Chicago.
go to the
Bruh.
Shy. You know, I give up for the
Send
Shy.
us some dry
It's
ice.
everything.
Bruh.
How was it, Rick? Tell me, for real.
Bruh.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.